Welcome back, Friquitones. Y estoy super excited today because not only I have Cisco Duran. I was just looking at the cheese table like, yo, we ate this shit.
It looked nice when it started.
I was gonna thank Tipsy Cheese for our cheese table, and I was like, yo, we freaking like literally ate that shit.
I didn't eat lunch. I was excited about the cheese.
And coquito, you still doing the coquito? I spiced up Cisco coquito.
Yeah.
From coquito mío, I put some candela.
You got
Mama
me drunk
Juana.
already, and we haven't even started.
I know. Cisco, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is not a regular podcast. I do not have questions to ask you. We're just going to have a conversation.
I'm down. I could talk all day.
By the way, let me tell you guys who Cisco is. Cisco is a super funny comedian. How long you been on it?
I've been doing comedy for 11 years now.
For 11 years. Oh, I've been doing porn for more. Hey, I got a year on you.
You got a year on me. I started in
010.
No,
09,
09.
babe. 09.
I started in 09.
010. What the fuck is 010? The hell is that? I started 08. Oh, gosh.
Your brain took a little slip.
No, I had some coquito, too.
No, but you know what's stupid? In my brain, I was like, that makes sense.
That makes sense, right?
Because usually people, like, you, at least you caught yourself. We would have kept on with the podcast. And in my brain, I was like, the whole podcast, I would have been like, I should have told her it's just 2010.
You should say 2010. 010. The hell happened to the 2, right?
Who cares? Fuck it. It's 2020. Life is fucked up.
And like that, you're going to hear a bunch of stupid shit I say. It's because we're doing this in English, and you know my English is the most horrible thing.
We can do it in Spanglish, though.
I mean, I have to do it in Spanglish. There's things that I don't know how to say in either of those languages.
You ever talk to somebody that just speaks in English and like they're just like confused with what you're saying?
All the time. Yo, you know what word it was really hard for me to
What's the word?
focus.
You still say it bad.
How do you say focus? Focus.
You're talking about focus?
Focus. There you go.
Focus.
I can't say that word ever. I cannot ever say that word.
You said it so funny.
I can't.
Focus.
Focus.
No, focus.
I can't say the shit.
It's like so it's easy. You just focus.
No, that's you know how many times people have explained that to me and I still cannot get that word.
Really?
No, focus is what I used to say before. You need to focus.
It just sounds so weird.
You need to focus in what you want, in life.
You need to fuck using, like, that's what it sounds like. Fuck using. So it's like,
yeah.
Stop fucking using whatever. That's what it sounds like to me.
Focus. Cisco, where are you from? Where were you born? What are you living? You have baby mamas. Tell me about you.
I was born in New York. My parents are Dominican. I wasn't raised in New York, so I don't know anything. Like, I know New York now because I traveled to New York a lot. But then I was raised in Miami, so I started in Hialeah, right there off of Palmetto and the 122nd.
Oh, ahí para el hospital.
Ahí mismo.
Like the hospital, yeah.
There was like this apartment building right next to it.
Still there?
So, yeah, still there. Started there. I think Hurricane Andrew's like the first memory I have of that apartment.
92?
Yeah, so like that was like one of the first memories. And
Yeah.
Then, and I remember my dad going outside while the hurricane was like, when the eye came over Miami. My dad went outside and just like, assessing damage and shit. But we had a shitty car anyways.
Where your dad? Like an insurance agent assessing
He actually
damage?
was.
Oh shit. I was like, what the fuck he was
My
doing
dad
outside?
actually was an insurance agent and he sold insurance.
I'm like, why was he assessing anything to begin with?
And then he made more money and we moved out of Hialeah and
After Andrews, I bet you he did.
yeah, he killed it. He killed it. And then we went to Miami Lakes because he had a little more money.
Fancy. For
Yeah.
people that don't live in Miami Lakes is just a little bit more expensive, but it's
the
the same Hialeah.
shit, dog. It's like the paint job is nicer because it's newer, but that's
nicer.
it. Like, but that's the thing about Miami, right? So, me and Carlos have this joke where it's like Hialeah is where everybody starts, right?
Yeah.
Then you make a little money. You go to Miami Lakes.
Yep.
And then when you make money, like more money than Miami Lakes, you're like, fuck it, me voy pa Miami Springs.
Exactly.
And that's it. So he has this joke where he goes, yeah, people in Miami, once they start becoming middle class, they go to that canal and they just look over and they're like, one day
I'll
Vamos para
be there.
Miami Spring.
Así mismo. In my case, I was in little. In my case, centrifugation is what you call when they do
Gentrification.
gentrification.
Yeah.
You see, here we
You said
go.
centrifugation, which is like a center.
A center of like
It's- yeah.
gentrification. I can
Gen. It's like
Esa
it's like
pinga.
Jenny. Yeah, whatever.
Esa
You know what? Fuck
pinga.
it. You're
When
gonna
they
if-
divide the city on the zip code shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is, right?
gentrification,
Uh-huh.
where they no. So maybe we're talking about something else, right? So
Probably we are.
gentrification is when they take the hood and they make it nicer.
That's exactly what we're talking about. So let me tell
Okay,
you what happened to
alright.
me. We are currently in the house, my only house that I have in this country since I came over here. I've been in this house 27 years, and 27, I was 10 to, yeah, 27 years I've been in this house.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about the house where we are, it was built on 1920 by the Ringling Brothers. It's super
No
old.
way.
We're now in the camper section of it, but I'll show you the house. And it was first a little Havana.
Oh, this area was Little Havana.
Was.
Oh shit.
And then, but it was Little Havana, but it was right it was one street, one avenue over Little Havana. Little Havana finishes here, then it was like another over.
Oh, wow.
So we were paying Cora Gables taxes.
Oh
It-
fuck that. Isn't Coral Gables taxes more
Listen,
expensive?
we're twice.
Yeah.
Twice. And now it's Sharondoa. So when they did the whole dividing things, they basically, I'm in the middle in between Little Havana and Cora Gables.
Yeah.
I'm like right on those blocks that you don't know who the fuck you are. It's like the little space between the ass and the pussy. That's where we are, you know?
Gooch.
Yeah, so that you don't know what it's for, but we're here. That's exactly what we had. So I used to pay Cora Gable taxes, which is funny because I didn't even have to move up.
Yeah. Well, so
The
are you
city
still
did
paying
it for me.
Are you still paying Coral Gables
Yeah, I
taxes?
pay $5,000 for
That
of
is
taxes a year.
Fucking crazy, dude.
I pay $5,000 for
My
the house.
mom pays about like 35 to 4 grand, something like that, for Miami Lakes. So she still has a house in Miami Lakes.
Yeah, I pay ridiculous taxes for over here. Plus, everything is growing up so much. Have
Yeah.
you gone to Southwest H Street? How fucked up is everything
I
that
was
is
just
going
there, Casa Tiki. I went to Casa Tiki.
on? Are you like it? Are you the type of Miamian? Is that how you say it?
Sure.
So I want to say it anyway. It's my podcast, motherfuckers. It's okay with all the growth.
So this is the thing, right? I believe in growth. I believe in being better, but I feel like at the same time we have
I only
to
believe
be,
in growth when it's a penis.
I believe in growth in the community because, but everything just has to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want everything to be nicer. I want everything to be pretty, but can we all afford it? You know what I'm saying? Can we make it pretty to the point where people that can't afford living there can still afford to live there, right? That bothers me. So if
Mm-hmm.
somebody's paying $1,000 a month, yeah, let's make it nice. You know what I'm saying? And then but leave it at $1,000. That's just how that's how it should be.
But that shit is not gonna happen. That's not how it works. And I'm gonna tell you why
Of course not.
I hate Little Havana growth a lot, and it's because the people that used to live here. This used to be a very community-oriented place,
It's
and
beautiful.
now it's not. Like on my neighborhood, the neighbor that I have on the right knows me since I'm 13.
Okay.
Right? The neighbor that I had on the left moved out last year. Every single neighbor in this block had to move out because there were older people that couldn't take care of
Yeah.
their houses anymore.
That's crazy.
And they had to sell it because these houses are like $500,000. They could get out at 1 point something. And
Really?
This neighbor is going up like bubbles, baby. And
So
it's
would you ever sell?
no.
Okay. So this is where you're gonna stay for the rest
I
of your
am
life.
Cuban, and I don't believe. I mean, I come from a country where you live in the same house and you pass that shit through generations, and I still believe in that. I had my apartments because the rule in my house was we are very conservative, and it was you can have every single man that you want outside of the house, you cannot bring them in. So I end up renting apartments to do my little fuck here and there. But at the end of the day, I have always had my kids here. I have always had my clothes here.
Yeah.
The only time that I left it was when I got married, and then I came right back. So it wasn't. But it really bothers me the growth that
Yeah.
the city is having because it doesn't feel home anymore, and I hate when things doesn't feel home.
I was watching David Letterman, the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
And
My next
with-
guest.
Yeah, my next guest. There you go, with Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm. And Dave Chappelle, he lives in fucking Yellow Springs, Ohio.
I love that. I love that episode.
Everybody knows who he is,
Yeah.
and they just feel comfortable, and it's just dude, I was just watching, and he goes, "Yo, the community's everything." You know, like and I understood the part where he was like, he goes, everywhere else I'm famous. And it's not a good famous. Like,
Yeah.
it's always like, take pictures, do this. He goes, I come home, they're like, hey, Dave, how's work?
Yeah. It's a pretty normal, and it bothers me a lot. That part bothers me.
Yeah.
That part really bothers me of here. Like, I only have my neighbor, which I'm very annoying with him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tonito, because I feel that that's the only thing that I have left in this neighborhood from when I was little. It's them, that they live next door. So I call him all the time. I try to be super friendly and like, oye, ¿tú viste quién se mudó? Oye, que no sé qué. Oye, I got chickens. Y se puede. Like, I'm super, super, like, talking to him all the time, because I want to feel that's he is the only thing that I have left from everybody else. So I still want to feel like community. Like,
I'm sure when you go out, people are like, if you go out, because I don't even know if you go out.
I really don't, but when I do, it's annoying.
I think I think there was a place where it was like I think we went out like once or twice. I don't remember.
We went to my sister's-in-law's birthday. You were there at Rackets.
Yes, there you go. I was at Racket.
Yeah.
And then it was like, but everywhere I went, it was like, oh, what's up, Cisco? Like, let's take a picture. And people recognize it. Like, and I just, like, and it doesn't mean that, it's not that it bothers me, but like at a certain point, it's like, I kind of just want to drink and chill. And like, if I do something stupid, like, I don't want to like.
Tirarte un peo, and those are things that like you can't even do in front of people. Like,
I remember being at the airport one time and somebody taking a video of me and tagging me on Instagram. And it's just me on my phone.
Looking at yourself. On my phone,
looking at whatever I'm looking at, and the dude's zooming in. Oh, is that Cisco the comedian? And then he tags me. I'm like, it's just stupid. Like, why would you just like come up to me, ask me for a picture? I'd rather you do that than just video me by myself at the fucking airport looking like shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, but it's just, but there's no normalcy in our business anymore
at all whatsoever, and that's only us that we haven't even touched the surface. You imagine the Jennifer Lopez and the Tom Cruises,
it's ridiculous, bro.
And remember when politics was boring and they were not celebrities? Why even politicians are celebrities right now?
It's crazy because of the social media.
I know, it's like social media. It's really becoming. I love it. I live off it, but it's really becoming worse than crack. It's becoming an illness that it will be studied in 20 years. It will be studied as the illness of social media, and it will be crazy.
No, I mean, but it's never gonna go away. It's just
no. It's from here up.
Yeah, there's good thing and bad things to social media, right? So you have
like
social
everything,
media,
like TV.
Yeah, of course. Like social media to me was great because I cut the middleman out.
We talked about this. Yeah. Yes.
Like, it's just now you go straight to the consumer, and now they either buy. I could rent a venue, have people buy tickets, come see me, instead of having to go through a venue where they take 25-30% of the ticket sales, and then I have to deal with all the bullshit, bro. So
I tell you what, my social media dream have always been. My social media dream has always been get together with certain influencers or certain people from all walks of life and become this powerhouse where we'll support each other. I've been trying to do that, but I have not. I've been trying to do it for 8 years, and I have not found the people that are really up to date and that really want to put in the work, because I really put in my work on social media.
I see that.
And people don't want to. People think that social media is easy. People think
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, that's probably why I've never like got my social media to where it needed to be, right? Because I remember I was in LA and I started meeting like all these influencers that like they band together.
Yeah.
Right? So it started with King Batch, right? So King Batch started here in Florida and he got on Vine. We got millions of views on Vine. Vine's fizzled out and he got on Instagram. Started getting millions of views, but this dude was like had a professional production company.
Yeah.
Had like, they had a storyboard. Like, they did it right. They had scripts. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, let's record something and it's like, last minute. No, it was always something. It was just a good production.
Yeah.
And then he band together with a bunch of other guys.
Yeah.
And now all of them are making money and all of them have millions of followers.
And that's what I feel that there's, especially between Latinos, that it's very, very hard. I don't know why the Latino community is so hard to get that through their head. They're like thick skull. Because of egos. And not only egos, like, okay, I have 1.7 million. You have how many?
Oh, I have 11,000. That's it.
Okay, let's say that if I was somebody else in this, I don't see the worth of you,
course.
your 11,000, for
course.
example, or people that have less followers than me don't even see the worth of having me in a network or anything like that.
100%.
And it's just because of jealousy,
Yeah.
and it's just because of the lack of professionalism that we live. And I feel that a lot in Miami that happens.
Well, I think I just put up a post the other day where it was like, I wrote, what did I write? Oh, I wrote, it's so sad how in Miami you have to be somebody to get what you want, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I remember I was going to a club and
Even when you are somebody, it doesn't work, because I feel that
Yeah.
I'm somebody when it comes to social media. I have a lot of power in social media,
Yeah.
tons of views, and they still, if you're not somebody that they like, or they like to or that follows their little click rules,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are not in the group.
for sure.
I've never been in any group because of that.
I hate groups, but I just feel like now with where we're at in this country, man,
Mm-hmm.
like dude, like oh, I was at the strip club the other day, and I don't know
Fun.
anybody. I like going to the strip club because I feel like nobody really knows me. It's in Fort Lauderdale,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm popular here, but maybe not in Fort Lauderdale. I show up, the fucking bouncer knows who I am. And now it's like, oh, they're taking pictures. Now these fucking strippers think that they're gonna, make money off of me. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't make that much. Like, I don't make that fucking much.
What is not making much? What is? How does it work in your job?
Well, it just depends. Like this year's rough, obviously, for everybody. But I've made smart moves. Like I have investments and stuff. Like, I've always invested in Bitcoin. So, yeah, and then
I don't even understand what the fuck that is.
yeah, it's just online currency. It's pretty much
No,
money.
I
but
know
it's
what
online.
Bitcoins is. I just don't understand them.
Not
What
a
should
lot
I?
of people-
What do I buy with it? A freaking elephant tooth? Like,
No, I mean black. So Bitcoin started in the black market, right? So it was just to buy illegal
what kind of things
shit.
you buy in the black market? I'm very
Illegal
naive
shit,
to this.
like guns that have the serial number rubbed off, or if you want to buy
What
fucking
you doing? Robbing a bank?
yeah, whatever. If they rob the bank and they got like it's just fake shit. Like it's not fake money, but it's just you're buying shit that you shouldn't be buying regularly. Like that's the black market.
How
Like,
do you buy bitcoins? That you know that
so,
you're buying bitcoins and you're not getting fucked.
now it's so easy because
Yeah.
there's so many different platforms. Like you got, what's the fucking main one, dude? There's Coinbase. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Coinbase, you got Bittrex, you got. There's so many of them, but
How
the
much is a
Coinbase is the
one
most.
Bitcoin?
One Bitcoin right now is probably like about $18,000 to $19,000.
That is fucking ridiculous.
I bought it when it was 6,000.
That is ridiculous. So you're like a Bitcoin millionaire right now.
No, I mean it just depends how many coins you bought, but like I bought it when it was at 6,000. So 6,000, I just pretty much almost tripled my money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's all being smart. Like I bought a coin because it's not just bitcoins. There's other coins too.
Under, yeah, it's like Bitcoin's
Yeah.
like $1, and there is the dime, and it's like
Yeah,
it
so
gets divided.
Bitcoin's like I call it more of like the mother of all the coins.
Okay,
So
cool.
whatever Bitcoin does, the other ones follow.
Yeah.
So I bought this one called Ripple, which is
Uh-huh.
XRP, right? I bought it when it was less than a penny.
Ooh,
So it was worth like mierda,
Yeah.
right? I bought like 2,000 of them
nice.
because it me costó like maybe $100.
Yeah.
Right. And then now it jumped up to like 70 cents.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
like,
make good.
yeah. So I'm doing really good.
What got you to doing this? Like, cause I'm super dumb with my money.
So what happened was I understood stocks very well.
Yeah.
I was always a stocks guy. Like when I was a kid, my uncle, we called him Louis El Loco. He just did stupid shit. Like I'll tell
Yeah.
you one of his crazy stories later. He would just wake up in the morning, have a coffee, and read stocks.
Yeah.
So he got my dad into it.
Yeah.
Right. So my dad started doing stocks. My dad started making a lot of money, but my dad, didn't sell at the peak because the point is you sell at the high, you buy low. That's all it is. It's very simple.
I mean, that's just investment. Boom. That's
yeah, it's common sense.
one-on-one investment right there. Yeah.
So my dad was like, "Oh, it's gonna be better," and he never sold.
So he always lost.
So Microsoft took a dump, right? Because this was back when Clinton was in office.
Yeah.
And there was an internet boom.
Yeah.
So like anything that had to do with anything with technology was a smart move, right? So he made a bunch of money. Didn't sell. He was like, I'm gonna hold it. My mom was like, Vende coño. I think he had like 50 grand or something like that.
Oh, gosh.
And he only invested like maybe like 2 grand. Yeah, like because again, my uncle, very
Yeah,
fucking
smart. Yeah, yeah.
fucking crazy as shit, but very smart. So I always read up on stocks, and then I remember my boy. this is when I fucked up. This is when I knew I really fucked up with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first started, like when I knew about it, it was like $5 a coin.
Oh, heaven.
$5 a coin. And I remember my friend going, "Yo, just give me $500, buy $500 worth of Bitcoin,
We make it happen. Yeah.
and like, yo, that's like," he goes, "You're gonna be rich one day. Pero yo siendo come mierda and going to strip clubs and fucking spending money." I was like, fuck that. I want to blow my money on bitches now. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
wait 10 years from now, bro. When I saw that it hit $20,000 one day, and I did the math, I was like, I could have been a millionaire right now. Millionaire. And I was like, I'm never gonna let an opportunity like that pass me
Ever
by.
pass you again. Do you think that was gonna make you happy, being a millionaire?
No, at all. I just want to be financially happy. Like I believe there's two different types of happiness.
I'm eating and my producer is looking at us like, bitch, are you really just fucking eating?
He's giving you the meanest look, and I want to dig in too.
Just fucking
I'm just
digging.
gonna have one.
Yo,
Look, it's a soft one.
big shout out to Tips or Cheese, man.
Yo.
They hooked it up. We've been eating this shit, and the minute that he got in,
Yo, I was like, we're not even waiting for the videos.
I got the fucking, ¿cómo se llama? La guayaba también. They make
don't
this
like
little
guayaba.
guayaba. You don't like what?
I don't like guayaba.
Fuck is wrong with you? You was raised in Miami. ¿Qué te pasa,
I
loco?
don't like it.
Why not? What you don't like about
know.
it?
I don't
I don't
like it.
understand that.
It's weird. I don't like it.
What?
I don't know. I just
Let me
don't
stop
like
screaming
it.
at the microphone because I'm very getting like excited right now. Anyway, moving on because we just had an issue. He does not like guayaba. That's a big issue for me.
So I believe there's two different types of happiness. There's financial happiness and then there's personal happiness, right? Everybody has dreams to be a millionaire and they think that you being fucking rich is going to make you happy. It's really not the case. I want to be able to go to the club and if I want to spend 10 grand, I can spend 10 grand without fucking flinching. That's not going to make me happy, but it makes me, like, at that point, I'm just like, who gives a fuck? It's just money. I can make this money back.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Well, I'll tell you I'm 4 years older than you. I'll tell you this, what I've learned. Not having to worry to pay a bill is nice. It's nice. But I feel that when you have so much money, for in my case, not everybody's the same. When you have so much money, and mind you, wow, so wow. I take care of my grandma. I take care of my mother, my kids, my dogs. You know, this house is a jungle. When you're financial stable, I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to be financially stable.
Yeah.
That I don't know where I'm going to get the money to pay the bills. I don't want to have that worried.
Of course.
But it is not my happiness.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
I feel that when I am a little bit comfortable with making money, I fuck up and start getting lazy.
You know what? I'm probably the opposite of that. The
I
more
don't.
money I make, the harder I work.
No, the more money I make, the more stable I am. Like I remember that I was making like $25,000 to $30,000 in 1 month. I made one time, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. What happened to that the next month? I was like, what I did, it was just hard. Like I make 20 something grand. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like 2 years ago, and I was like, wow, this is good. Then when I get too much, oops, sorry, microphone. When I get too much money, I get scared.
Really? Why?
Because the happiest that I've been in my life was when I was very struggling.
Yeah.
And I always, in my mind, I'm like, yes, I'm financially okay right now. I have made some smart decisions with my business, not with investment. I do not invest money, unfortunately. But I have made some very good decisions with my business where I have the people around me have helped me to create things just like this. But when I get money, I feel that I'm unhappy. And I kind of like associate that with unhappiness.
Yeah. Well, that's a brain thing. Like that's kind of like whatever.
So I get rid of it.
Yeah.
I get rid of it. Like I buy people things.
Yeah.
Like I always get rid of it.
But you should just change your thought process.
Definitely
Like
have
once you figure out, like, I feel like you already know why you're the way that you are. You just have to.
I don't.
You just have to, like you just said, when you were struggling.
I
you
was
were
the
You were
happiest.
the happiest.
Yeah.
It's really, and it's not like a flip of a switch or anything. It takes time, but it's something that you have to like talk it out maybe with a therapist or whoever you need to talk to, and just like because there's a lot of things that I used to I used to suffer from panic attacks, right? Well, I still do, but it's very minimal now than when I was a kid, and I just needed to talk to somebody and realize like why I got these panic attacks. Like the root of everything.
What
So
was
once
it?
I figured, it was because of I was scared of death and my dad.
You were
Right?
scared of your dad?
Oh, 100%.
We all are scared of our mom.
My
I was
dad.
scared of my mom. I was scared
No,
of my stepdad. Oh
my
my
dad used to
god.
drape the floor. Like he used to fucking just wrangle me across the floor. Like my dad used to fuck me up. Like I was
Oh,
afraid
my
of him
stepdad
coming
didn't
home.
do that. He just went like that to me.
No.
He just opened his eyes. I was like, ooh, he's mad.
Yeah, my dad. It just anything I ever did, like I was always afraid, like oh my dad might whoop my ass. Like,
Yeah.
So I just found out what the root of it was, and then just it took a long time, but now I'm a lot better.
How you got rid of it? You whoop your dad's ass and say, well, I can whoop
No,
his ass
I
instead of
had
him
to-
whooping mine. Like,
I had to forgive him.
oh, okay,
I had to
gotcha.
forgive him because I was angry,
Yeah, okay.
and that anger caused anxiety, and then the anxiety caused me to have a panic attack. So once I started to forgive him,
You were good.
then I was able to sleep better at night, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
able
yeah.
to just function now. So it's just there's a root to everything. You just have to figure that part out. And then the other thing is, if you should start investing if you're making money. Like investment takes patience.
And you have to
you're not gonna be
have
rich.
some kind of education about it. Like, I think that if I invest, the only thing that I would...
You
I
don't
do...
need an education. You could just read about it.
That's educating
Like,
yourself.
yeah, educating yourself. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like go to school for it. No,
I
you don't.
did.
You went to school for stocks and investments and shit?
No, I did went to school.
Oh, okay.
I have an associate's degree.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's
Yeah,
awesome. I
but-
never went to college.
You never went to college? I do. I went to college because my mama wanted me to go to college. I was fucking this rapper. I was making tons. I was making $250,000 a year. He had all the kind of businesses. I was with him. I was doing great.
Yeah.
I was making money. My mama is like, you need to go to a school because you need a degree. I went to school. I saw my shares of the company. I was like, Mom, I'm fucking broke right now. I got out of school. That's how I started porn when I got out of college right after. And I was like, yo, that's kind of fucked up that I was making so much money. I went to school and I wasn't doing absolutely anything. You know when I realized that school did something for me? When I got my first TV show and I was able to talk to people
Yeah.
with words. Like I have always been and I pride myself on this, that I was the only porn star that was able to talk about anal sex on TV with medical words at 3 p.m.
I remember watching that episode.
And I was
I
like,
actually watched it,
and I was
yeah.
like, yo, I'm just talking about getting fucked in the ass right now on TV.
Yeah, no censorship, no nothing.
No, but school gave me that.
Yeah.
School gave me the opportunity that for 12 years I've been on TV and I've been able to communicate with people and put it in words, not only medical, with the intelligence, the education to get through their mind. Even though they looking at me, they're like, look at this dumb hoe.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you this though. Like, and I told you this. I don't know if I told you this or not, but like when you did my podcast, I was like, yo, like you're fucking intelligent.
You thought I was a dumb hoe too?
No, at all. I didn't think
Okay.
you were a dumb hoe, but like we've never really got to like sit down and talk the way we talk.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you said some shit where I'm just like I'm very fucking impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just not that I thought, and I don't think anybody's dumb. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what
just
you're
feel
saying.
I just feel like I give everybody an opportunity to prove who they are, and then once they prove it, I'm just like, oh shit, like
You know what it is with me? I do play the dumb hoe. I love to play the dumb hoe. I love to play the put out my
I'm
titties.
sure it's easy.
Super easy. I love it. And for the first time, that podcast, number one, we were in a place where there was no drinks. We
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
need to act. I didn't need to be Angelina Castro in that
Yeah,
that
for sure.
place. I didn't need to act my character.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I gave up a little bit more than me. And as I get older, I'm 38, I'm almost 40. And I realized that, okay, I'm shifting out of porn. I'm still do porn and still will always be a porn star. But now I want to give my advice, that shit that I have learned, for whoever wants to hear it. You don't have to hear it if
Think
you don't
about
want
it, though,
to.
40 years is a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
To a lot of people, at 40 years is no knowledge. They have not learned through
Fuck outta
any
here.
of their mistakes.
Especially the shit that you've probably gone through. I could only imagine. The
I
amount of things.
don't feel that I have gone through a lot in life compared to other people. I always had my family. I've always had support. I've always had. I was a mom when I was 18, so it was different. My life has been different, and my coping mechanism is forgetting the bad things at all times.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me, tell me something very terrible that have marked you. I'm like, fuck.
I could tell you a lot in my life, but I've been through a lot.
I'm like, but you
I've been
see,
through a lot of
and
fuck
I
shit.
I've been hungry, and I didn't have shoes, and my house got caught on fire, and I cannot tell you something right now that will that was the most horrible moment in my life.
Yeah.
And oh, I cannot give you one of those stories that because I don't know what's going on with my brain. Like this motherfucker, like just shuts that shit down.
Oh, for sure, dude. I could be one of the craziest things about me is you could tell me something today and I won't remember it. Like we could go fucking party all fucking night.
Yeah.
And then talk about it for like a week. Yo, that was the best night of our lives. Talk to me a year later. I'll be like, oh, what's up? And you'll be like, yo, you remember that night? Be like,
No.
no, what happened? And then once you start explaining, then my brain's like, all right, here it goes. Like I shut down a lot of shit in my life because I take in a lot.
Yeah.
Like being a comic, I have to like constantly watch the
How's your
news
ego?
no, I check it. I'll be honest with you. I was my ego was huge like maybe 5 years ago, and then I got checked, and I was like, oh, let me take a step back.
I never had an ego. I always thought very grateful, but I have to start looking for my ego when I start dealing with companies.
Yeah.
I had to start looking for my ego because
Well, at that point, there you have to.
before I was like, it's not ego, motherfucker. It's worth. It's confidence. This is what I tell because company were like me estaban tachando like, oh, she got an ego now. No, I don't got an ego, motherfucker. I'm already 10 years in. Like 2 years ago, I checked myself and I'm like, bitch, you Angelina Castro. This is what you have shift. You have 1.7 million in Instagram with nobody help, with no company. You have 390 million Googles in only one site a year. Like I started checking. Oh my gosh, you have a fucking AVN, bitch.
Yeah.
Anything that you have done, you have won. All right. You have been the only porn star. Like I started like giving myself props to, because people really thought that they could shit on me and they could like really step on me. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna start telling you who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I never forget I had had nothing to do with you. I know this was your podcast, but
No, I love it.
I had a company that got me out of my trailer, came over here and looked at me like, ugh, this is where I work. This is not where you live, where I live.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we have an opportunity. We're doing this channel. I signed up with them. Never signed a contract. Wait, because I never got the contract ready the right way. And the owner of the place was a multimillionaire. I Google him. He's worth $200 million, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But they couldn't even get shit together. I remember they were fucking up so much and there were some horrible people and I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. For the first time, I got out of my comfort zone to try to do something and it was terrible. And that day, it's when a year and something ago, it's when I woke up with an ego and I said, nah, motherfuckers, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I have achieved so much with zero money. Your fuck ass cannot do shit with all these millions. So that told me right there that money is not everything in life. I have achieved more without money than those people that were millionaire.
Yeah. 100%.
So once again, it was reassurance
Yeah.
that money is not everything all the time. It really helps, but it didn't help them in that case.
Yeah. That's crazy because I remember when I got checked, like when I checked my ego.
Yeah.
I just moved to LA.
But you checked it from up to down? Because I had to check
Yo,
it from down to
No,
up.
I had to check it from up to down. But
Oh,
I was
okay.
ego down. So my ego was huge down here because I would kill every single room. Like
Yeah,
it didn't matter
yeah.
what. It could be a black, a Latino mix, whatever type of audience, I would kill. Everywhere I went, supermarket, no se que pinga. Yo, that's Cisco the comedian. That's I'm at the Improv. Blah 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 blah. You told Carlos Mencia. So like my ego got big. I was like, nobody could touch me. I'm one of the best fucking comedians in this country. Yo, I moved to LA. Nobody knew me, right? Like a couple people, like friends and stuff knew me.
Well,
But nobody knew me. Like comics didn't know who the fuck it was. And maybe they did, but they were just being assholes. Nobody talked. Like I was alone. Like it was like starting all over again, right? And that's not even when I got my ego checked. I went to go do a show at the Hollywood Improv. Dane Cook's the headliner. You know who Dane Cook is? Dane Cook is headlining, and I'm in the show. I'm right before Dane Cook, and I remember I'm ready to get up, fucking prove to LA I'm ready to go. They go, hey man, Arsenio Hall just showed up. Do you mind if he goes before you? And if he goes too long, then we have to bump you. Yo, I was depleted. Like I was just like, oh fuck, dude. I was like, you can't tell no to a fucking legend.
I can. No, that was my time. He got his time already. What the fuck?
No, but that's the thing. Regardless if I said yes or no, they didn't give a fuck. right? Because to them, I'm new. I'm shit to them. I haven't provided them money yet. So I go fine. Arsenio Hall goes up. He gets a standing ovation, right? And if people don't know what standing ovation is, it's just, people stood up.
You stand and you clap.
You fucking clap for a fucking, because some people ask me, like, what's a standing ovation? So everybody stands up, claps, right? He destroys it.
Yeah.
For like 20, and I'm talking about on a level that I've never seen a comic destroy. And I told like Macia where he like the same shit, but no, this dude was like, and he gets off and they go, "You ready?" And I go, "Okay." I get up and I fucking just like it was just shitty. And in my brain I was like, I got so much more work to do. And I was like, let me check my ego, bro. I'm not there yet. I'm not that monster. I haven't put in work like this. The guy has put in work. Fucking 30 years compared to my shitty, I think it was like 7 years at that time. And I was just like, dude, let me just check my shit. And I just started becoming more humble.
Yeah.
And I started, before I used to not go to open mics. Now you just see me at every open mic, just working out new shit.
Yeah.
Even as popular as I am, people are still surprised I show up. And they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, because I got to work out shit.
Yeah. Because, it's something that I understand. It's like people think that just because you achieved something, you're like in a different status or whatever. That's not how life works. I want to ask a question. Do we have enough time? We good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Producer?
I don't know. I feel that every time that I sit down with Cisco, like we talk
we
so
talk
fucking
for
much.
So many fucking. We talk a lot. How long have we been talking?
36 minutes.
Okay,
36?
we good. We
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Last time
okay.
it was 40 minutes. You see,
No,
it's always
and my podcast was like an hour and hour 15 when we did my podcast.
we Cisco came one time and we were
The first time. Yeah.
and we were in my living room. We were just supposed to like do some shit for some. I had a drink and it was
Dude,
just like a
and,
40
you
minutes.
were drunk and then we started googling your asshole for some reason.
But yes, but explain
You were talking about how you have a black asshole.
I do it. My asshole is black, but I am not. Well, I am. All right, so my asshole it's black. Right?
It's not okay, but let's be like, it's not black because you shit and you don't wipe. It's black because it's just like
because
the
I'm a
natural skin
Latina.
color. Yeah, natural skin color.
But I am not black. Like I am
I get it.
fair, but my heritage, like I'm Cuban, and Cuban,
Yeah.
we have African, so. Of course, it's gonna, I'm not just a pink girl. Like, my chocha, it's also, like, not pink. So, it's it has always been something that I didn't understand. Because when you come in from Cuba, and you lived in Miami, and you have traveled,
Yeah.
we just Cubans,
Yeah.
And then you are Dominican.
Yeah.
But then you get to this country, and you become black.
Yeah.
And I become non-black, Yeah. So... It's very hard, and that was one of the things. Like when people ask me, "How do you think it's racially whatever? What this whole racial American bullshit that they live here have affected?" I'm like, "Yo, my asshole." Like,
but we spent so much time talking about your black asshole.
I know.
I couldn't stop laughing.
and it's so sad. I don't even like to tell this story because there's so many issues with racial inequality in the United States. And when they ask me about my racial inequality, I say my asshole is the only things that I don't get.
If I was a comedian and I was white with a black asshole, there would be so many jokes about my black asshole. I'll just be like, "Oh, you don't think I'm black? Look at my asshole." Like, there's so many jokes that come up. It's so stupid.
It's just very, very weird. And then I felt bad about talking about that, obviously because of everything that is going on. But then Cisco comes with a bottle.
Yes.
And I do not drink.
Yes.
So I was trying to be funny or like.
I think you only took one shot though.
I took one shot like
but
that.
It was a big shot.
And then when I swallowed,
and you didn't eat.
And I didn't eat, so it was really instant.
Yeah. And if people know me, they know I drink a lot.
Yeah. You want some more Mama Juana over there?
No. I need some. I will drink some water when we're done. But
all right,
now.
cool.
This is too much sugar for me.
Just too much sugar. You got enough? Oh no, you're almost done.
Yeah, I know.
That's like coquito. You're good. Ay, coño.
Hey, bingo. All right. So, what was your question, by the way?
My question, right? Which I forgot. What we were talking about.
Before the asshole, I don't remember.
Yeah. What we were talking about before the asshole.
Producer.
All right.
You were drunk.
I was drunk. Yeah. No. Quick question. With everything that is going on, I'm not gonna tell you who you voted for. Everybody knows I did not vote for Donald Trump. You don't vote. Why don't you vote?
Because I would like to make fun of everybody without having any biased decisions.
Biased decision. Oh. That's
So
interesting.
if I want to make fun of Trump, I can make fun of Trump. If I want to make fun of Biden, I can make fun of Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, at the end of the day, it was like the first election. It's what's the better of two evils. You
No,
know?
it's always been like that in
Yeah.
this country.
Yeah, but I mean, like last election and this election, the worst. You know, because you have to choose between Hillary Clinton and fucking Trump, and it's like fuck. We don't know what Trump could do, but we know he's a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he could straighten up the country, and that's probably why he won the first time. You know, and then this time it's like, all right, well, that was too much of an asshole. We might have fucked up. Let's choose the old nigga that might die.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I have a joke. I literally wrote a joke the day that President-elect Biden, they said that he might be the next president. I wrote a joke where I go, he's not. Like, no, I didn't start it off like that. I said, we're going to have our first female president really soon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And everybody
so
started clapping.
Fucked
and I go,
up.
because we all know he's not making it all 4 fucking
Yo,
years.
you are an asshole.
I go, wait till Halloween next year. Kamala's going to be hiding behind a door. And Biden's going to be walking. And she's going to be like, boo, nigga. And he's going to be like, ugh, and fucking die.
That is
That
wrong.
was the first joke I wrote.
Oh my god.
But I felt good writing that joke because, again,
You didn't vote.
like if I would have voted for Trump, I would have been like, I sound like a Biden hater.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If I would have voted for the Biden and make fun of Trump, I'm a fucking
All right,
Trump
so
hater.
basically not voting makes you very like in the middle of it.
I'm in the middle.
I get it.
I have my
get it.
beliefs. Like, listen, I'm very.
Do you
I guess
believe
what
on
you
gay
would say-
rights?
I fuck yeah. I love. First of all, I think gay people. If gay people want to be as miserable as straight people when they get married, nigga, do it.
That's what I say all the
Like,
time.
nigga, just like you have no
Let 'em.
idea what it is. Like my sister got married to her fucking lesbian girlfriend. Got divorced 2 years later, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, I told you. You should have never voted for no fucking equal rights. You should have stayed like happy separated, bitch. Like,
I know.
Now you got to give her half your shit. You moved from fucking Boston to Miami to get away from this bitch. Now this bitch moved down to Miami. Yo, like I'm just like now feel the wrath of being a heterosexual.
Exactly.
You chose
yeah.
this shit,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
You know, but I do believe in like. But if that's what you want,
That's what you want, baby.
that's your fucking life.
Yeah, it's your
I-
asshole.
Listen, I envy gay people.
Yeah.
I wish I was gay.
You would be a bear if you're
No,
gay.
whatever. I don't give a. I'll be the best bear, nigga. Like I would. Like and people always ask me why, and I'm like, yo, because you know how hard it is to be single and heterosexual. Like taking girls out on dates, and then they don't give it up on the first date, so you have to keep taking them out on dates, and you spend all this fucking money, and then she don't give you pussy because she thinks we're not compatible. When gay niggas meet up for the first date, they're fucking that night.
They're fucking.
Yo, that's nigga. I might switch teams. I might switch teams. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be the bottom, but you know I might switch teams.
You might switch teams.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
They're fucking on day one, nigga. I'm going there.
Is that yeah? They don't care. It's just like it's not that they don't care. It's just like they're not on that bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Gay people and lesbians or whatever LGBTQ whatever.
They're very
numbers,
free, and when you free yourself from your sexual attachment,
yo, they're just
you become free mentally, and that's why they're like that.
and most of the fucking gay people and lesbian people or whatever people I've met, they're fucking intelligent as shit.
No,
They're witty as shit. Like these people, you know, and they're sassy, dude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I've never like I could make fun of like some straight dude, and like it takes them a second to fucking come back. Gay dude, nigga, they've
the
been
quick as fuck.
Yeah.
My assistant Michael, like he's a very dear friend to me, and I'm always trying to tell him, you need to shut the fuck up, Michael. Shut the fuck. He doesn't stay quiet. He always have a comeback for everything.
yeah, and which is I love it.
He made this thing the other day, a compilation of me dancing, and he put fart noises, and to me it was disgusting.
That's
and I was like,
hilarious,
you
though.
see, it's hilarious to you. To me, it's like, hell, fuck no, Michael. I ain't putting that shit up. And he's like, yo, this is funny as fuck. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be dancing and fart noises coming out.
I hope I could watch it.
Oh my god, I have it. I'll show you before you go. It's
I
like,
want to see it.
so it's like, yeah, they're super like careless. Like they're like, I don't care what people think. They probably have gone through so much already.
They've been bullied and shitted on their whole fucking lives, man.
Well-
Or they've been afraid to speak their truth, and then now that they could,
Now that
they
they freeze,
vocal,
like,
dog.
fuck you, I
I
don't
mean,
care.
think about it, bro. It's the same shit with black people. Black
Yeah.
people couldn't fuck white women for how long? And the moment they
It
started,
was illegal in '95.
dude, they were
Or 1995 was still illegal.
and then they were like, we fucking all the white women
All the
now.
wa-
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, this is fucking stupid, man.
What is the difference? Because when I get out of Miami, we all the same. We
I
always
mean, I see it as I see people the same, but like Like I've
But
gone through
you're
some
not.
horrible.
You're not.
I've gone through some horrible experiences being me on the road.
Really?
Like I was in Alabama and some
Ugh,
fucking
we're
some
talking
white
about
dude,
that.
some white dude redneck came up to me and was like, "You're pretty funny for a nigger," and walked away.
What the hell?
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
What?
I go to California. I go to a Mexican restaurant, and I'll be like, and I think I don't think I told you this story. I might have told Yuli this story. There's this regular restaurant that I go to every morning because I lived in the hood in L.A. It was a whatever it was called. I'm not even gonna promote their name. I would go there every morning, and I speak Spanish. And at first time they were like trying to talk English, and I was like, no, hablo español. And they're like, oh, okay, está bien. I didn't know what mayate meant, right?
What is it?
Mayate, in its regular term, if you're not Mexican, is a beetle, a black bug that eats shit, right? But for Mexicans, a mayate means nigga. Like you're well, nigga, not nigga, but the ER, the hard ER, right? So every morning, I thought they gave me a cute nickname because I would walk in, oye, mayate, que tu quieres hoy? And I'm like, damn, dog, they love me here. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, give me scrambled eggs and blah, 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 and this and that. And and then I go on the road with Carlos, and we're doing like this Mexican city. And I'm on stage, and I go, yeah, man, this restaurant I go to, they call me mayate. They love me, man. And everybody started dying. And Carlos is like on the floor fucking crying. And I go, what's so funny? And he goes, mayate means nigger.
Oh my God.
I go, so for 3 months they've been calling me nigger this whole time. And he was like, yep. And I never went back to that fucking
But it
restaurant.
wasn't even like in a nice, it's like in a derogatory, because we
Well,
go,
no, mayate is derogatory as it comes.
because
Yeah.
Cubans, we go negro.
No, but it's
I got
not
my
even,
friend
Nope.
Gerardo. I always tell the stories like,
Love,
yo,
it's a fucking bug that eats shit.
Oh my
How is that out of in terms of endearment? It's not the same. Negro doesn't mean you eat shit, okay? A bug that eats shit and they call you a shit eater,
I know it's so horrible.
it's not out of love, okay?
It's not. Because, okay, Cubans we call the
Yeah,
negro.
negro, negrito, whatever. I get it, dude.
Yeah,
but
like
nah.
my brother, he's black.
Yeah. Mi
I-
negro, whatever.
And mi negro. Yeah, like I have dark hair, they call me negra.
Listen, all the Cuban girls I've dated, they call me, oh, yeah, mi negro. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. I get that's a term of
But
endearment.
not, it's a,
But I'm not a bug shit eater.
oh,
it's
Yo.
what it is,
yo,
dude.
how crazy is that shit?
It's just and that's the one thing that, like, I started to realize once I started hitting the road is that everybody's racist, man. Like,
Yo, yeah.
even Cubans are racist, Dominicans
yeah.
are racist, and you know why Cubans are racist, though, right?
Yeah.
You know like, at least I'll tell you what I think it is,
Uh-huh.
because I've talked and read some shit where it was
Mm-hmm.
like where predominantly Cuba used to, like, the Spaniards came to Cuba, and then it was a bunch of white Cubans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the black Cubans were the ones that, like, were poor as fuck, and they had
Before the Spanish got
Yeah.
to Cuba, there was only Los Taínos, and
Yeah.
the Spaniards killed them all, and then they started mixing,
Yeah.
and they brought the Africans, and of course, they implemented the whole race thing where
Yeah, so
you
the
white, it
Africans
was
were
better.
so the Africans were at the bottom of the map. So then when Fidel
Not
took
in
over,
Cuba, everywhere.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying why, because I dated a Cuban and
Yeah.
like her grandma hated me, and I had to really figure out why, right?
Traíste su negrito.
Ese mismo.
Adelanta la raza.
Oh, dude, she didn't. I proposed to this girl. She didn't even show up to the proposal party that I threw for her fucking granddaughter.
Oh my God.
So whatever. Long story short, Fidel made everything an even playing field.
And Fidel was a light skin, so
And these fucking black people in Cuba love Fidel. These white people that lost everything,
Mm-hmm.
mad at Fidel, hated the fucking black people, and that's how in
That's
Cuba
one,
it was
yeah.
like. But
that's one of the reasons, and that was like at the beginning of the revolution. But since I was born in '82,
Yeah,
so
it's
when
different in 82.
When I got there, it was totally
Yeah,
different.
for sure.
I wasn't born with that. I was born with the not racism. What is the other word that I can prejudice?
yeah, prejudice.
I was raised with the prejudice like, okay, los negritos la tienen grande, los negritos tienen pelo malo, or like, with the
Stereotypes.
regular stereotype. It's not even the regular stereotype of the black man and the black woman, the regular stereotype of the blanquita. Because, we believe in la religión Yoruba, so that's a black people's religion because it's an
course,
African
African-American.
religion. So
African.
yeah. So to us, it was los blanquitos estos that now they want to be santeros, So it was, there's always been a light kind of
Yeah.
like jokes about it. But I never felt that it was like a racist thing to like got to this country and that was an issue.
Yeah.
Blackface in Cuba is not an issue, but blackface in Cuba is actually part of our culture. I wore blackface for school plays where I was playing La Negra Tomasa.
Yeah, but people didn't understand that. But they're also what people don't understand is like
In Cuba,
sometimes blackface in certain plays, like there's always a story behind certain
Yeah.
shit. Like Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Like, there's a story behind that. Like Uncle Ben, there's a story
Yeah.
behind that. Fucking what's another one that they had to change something because of a black
So many.
it was like a play or something where they were like it was like this maid or some shit. I don't know, whatever. There's so many fucking stories that it's hard to keep up. But the whole point is like just there's racism everywhere across
Everywhere.
this fucking world. Even in Mexico, dude. And I thought and Mexicans are fucking like my color.
But
if you're darker
Mexicans-
than this,
Yeah.
like there's never been a black Mexican soccer player on their fucking team. You
There's-
ever thought about that?
Have you ever thought that there has never been a very Mexican looking Mexican, like the real Indio Mexicans in novelas? Why all the novelas Mexican look Europeans?
Yeah. Because
Even the most Mexican looking was Bibi Gaitan, which she was like old school
Yeah.
and she was darker, right? Indiecita, right?
Yeah.
Como like with the long hair, like, but she was still very European looking.
now, but the novelas now have some Mexican looking people, but
They better.
but the Mexican, but what they look like is like the viejitos, the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
old motherfuckers. There's never wait, oh, damn, mami, fucking, wait, like they're just, it's always a cholo
Yeah.
or good looking ass fucking Mexican.
Why? Let's talk about stereotypes right quick because I think it's funny, but it's kind of sad at the same time. What is a Cuban stereotype? The guy dressed in white with the fucking white shoes, with the tight pants, with the perico in his fucking bag, and his fucking fake ass cadenas.
Sounds accurate to me. No, I'm just,
That is always, and the car parked in front of the freaking
a fucking Bel Air,
efficiency.
a Bel Air,
Yeah,
or
in
some
front of
shit,
an
yeah.
efficiency in Hialeah. That is a stereotype for the Cuban that I have on my
Yeah,
mind.
of course.
Unfortunately, because we always stereotype the bad, we never stereotype the good.
Yeah.
Right? What is the Dominican stereotype?
Dominicans are just fucking loud, bachata dancing, tight pants wearing,
Why?
fucking.
Why the tight pants?
I don't know. I don't agree with it, but you know.
I don't want to date a man that his pants are tighter than mine.
And it gets a yeast infection.
Yo, not only that, like when you're doing the laundry, you're gonna confuse yours with mine,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird. That's a weird. Hey, listen, if a dude takes off his pants and his pants go inside out, that's not the dude you should be with.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, that's just plátano eating.
Plátano, I fucking
know,
love the
fucking-
Dominican breakfast, bro.
I do mangú with some fucking some red onions and some huevos and los tres
Yo, if
golpes,
there's
bro.
something
Oh.
that I love, it's staying over my friend's house and Marianne's house because he's Dominican. She's Puerto Rican, but he's
Yeah.
Dominican, and he be cooking up on the weekends the best fucking breakfast ever.
I love it, dude.
It is the best, the best. Cisco, let's talk right quick because we talked on your podcast about strip clubs. Why do you love strip clubs so much?
I feel like so when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a lot of pussy, right?
Uh-huh.
Like it was hard for me to get pussy because I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I was always respectful.
What?
I grew up Jehovah's
I
Witness.
remember you told me that and I forgot.
Yeah, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I was always respectful to women.
Is
Like
your family still...
my mom is still Jehovah's Witness, yes. Yeah,
I'm like
swear
the
to God,
devil
to
for your
this day.
mother then.
Oh, 100%. And my mom would hate me if she found out that I used to be like I would go to like babalaos and get consultas and go to fucking like,
Oh my God.
yeah, dude, like that. I've done shit.
Your mom
that my
speak
mom
English?
would be like, no.
Oh,
Spanish.
she ain't gonna watch your shit
Yeah,
then.
No,
Okay.
at all. Like she'll try though. Like if I post it, like she'll try to watch it, but I started blocking her on all my shit. Cause my mom like, yo, the other day I posted the video we made, the little sketch we made,
Uh-huh.
the skit. I posted it, and it has the yada yada, the Meg the Stallion shit.
Uh-huh.
I'm sleeping, and I wake up and I hear the song playing, and I just hear like my voice and like the other guy that was in the video's voice, and I'm just like, is my mom watching my fucking videos right now? And she kept playing it over and over and over
Is that
again.
weird?
Yo, 100%.
Why is it weird for our family to watch our show? You know what I really hate?
What?
My mom watching all my lives. I love the fact that she does, but
Yeah.
me da pena. It's kind of like
I don't want to say the shit that I want to say.
And that they watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah, my kids, they watch my YouTube channels. They don't watch my movies, obviously, because they're not old enough. One it is, but it thinks it's disgusting anyway, which it is.
Yeah.
My youngest watch my YouTube channel on the cooking shows, and he try to imitate me. Pero mi suegra, loco, ella no se pierde one of my videos.
That's hilarious. I
Y
love
si
it.
son la madre de ella y el padre, and that shit is so embarrassing for me. Because it's like, holy shit, like, I don't want to have to talk about these things or explain anything to them.
Yeah.
And
No,
it-
dude, my mom would watch it and she'll be like, I swear to God, she'll be like, pero, okay, entiendo, mijo, pero tiene que hablar así. Tiene que hablar esa grosera. And then and then she'll start crying and be like, I don't want you to do drugs and all this shit. And
my
I'm like, Mom, you
God.
have no idea the amount of drugs I've already done. Like, I just can't
You
tell
know,
you.
My mom smoked weed. Let's talk about drugs right quick. I
Yeah.
do not drink. When I drink, I get way too fucked up, so
Yeah.
that's why I don't do
remember
it.
that one shot.
Yeah. And I do not do coke. I've never done it.
Really?
I've never done pills. I've smoked few times weed. I love edibles. I cannot
can't do
smoke it.
edibles.
Oof, that's my shit.
I get the runs.
Oof, that's my shit.
Can't do edibles.
I love it. I love to go. My perfect date to relax is to eat either. I have right now chocolate cake, and I have ice cream, edibles, both. And I eat a little bit, and my perfect date is just to sleep until like the next day, and my skin comes out so nice, and I'm so relaxed, and I wake up with so much like
Yeah.
fears to eat the world, and with so many ideas, and like I fucking love it. I cannot do it often because I'm busy and I have to do shit in life.
Yeah.
And I'm not a functional.
Yeah. Me neither. I'm not a functional pothead.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I just do it maybe twice a month. I knock the fuck out for 2 days.
Okay. So you want to know what drugs I've done?
Yes. And what's your experience with it?
Um,
I'm scared of all of them, by the way. I'm very scared of
So-
all of them.
I stopped doing weed because I wasn't functional. I would just sleep and eat. I would sleep great, and then I wake up and fucking just.
Yeah.
I've done ecstasy. I've done fucked up ecstasy where it was like mixed with some other shit. I think they put what's that drug that they bite people's face off supposedly, whatever that was. You remember? No, not Flocka. It was a different one.
Bath salt.
Bath salts. So they mix.
I love how you know about all of that. Yo estaba con este 12 años y yo no sé nada de eso. Huh.
So
You just open a
did-
can of worm right now.
Conversation's gonna be weird later. So mine was mixed with bath salts. So I did E with bath salts, and I could not go to sleep to save my fucking life, and I was in a hotel, and I jump in a pool at 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is like an outdoor hotel, so like you can see everybody's like room. And I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs at 5 in the morning. Everybody should jump in the pool right now.
Oh, what the fuck?
I lay out in the pool until 8 in the morning. I still can't sleep. I have 2 shows the next day.
no.
I'm doing the show. I'm sweating on stage. Everybody's taking pictures with me. And, like, it was just bad, dude. Like,
I just don't like. I'm very afraid of all those drugs because I've lived in Miami. And we see the shit
mean,
that is
yeah, of
happening
course.
like over the bridge and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, ew. I don't want to be one of those people that I know
It's
that
just-
I'm capable, because sometimes you look at them and you're like, yo,
the thing
you're a
is,
nice looking motherfucker, but you like,
Yeah. The thing is, you just have to have the right drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
what the fuck?
That's I didn't realize how important your drug dealer is until like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Explain that to me. What the fuck
Well,
does
listen,
that
if
even
I had
mean?
if I had a drug dealer I trust, he's not gonna give me some fucked up ecstasy because he wants me to keep coming back to him. There's
do you
drug
think
dealers
that
that just
money-
wants money.
Like having money also make you get better
I have
drugs?
so much better drugs now.
Yeah.
The drugs I get are
Really?
so much better.
Really?
Because like I remember, I did an experiment 2 weeks ago actually with coke, right?
Uh-huh.
So I do like a line of coke, right? Of one of my friends that he's like, oh, this is the best shit. But I already know my friend's coke.
Yeah.
I don't go like this and like I don't do any of that.
I do that
Like-
without Coke. I do that shit with coffee.
No, but I'm talking about like this is like on another level of fucking
Like pure, like that Cuban shit.
No, not pure is better because you do less of that fucking
Yeah.
drawing shit.
Yeah.
So I did that and like I was taking a video and all I did was this, And I go, I can't do videos tonight. I can't go to sleep. Like, it's bad, right? Then I get my boys coke, right? And this is like, I know this guy, so he knows I'm, like,
Yeah.
I don't ever pay really. Like, he just gives it to me. But I know his shit is clean as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
You want to give
like,
a shout out to your boy?
no, can't do that. I don't know. I don't do drugs. All right. And I did it.
We're just pretending, making
Yo,
stories
yeah,
up,
these
all
are
right?
stories. These aren't real. So I do it. I'm having a good time. I'm calm. I'm normal. Like, I still feel the effect of it, and I'm like
Yeah.
not sleepy. And then coke is only really supposed to last like 20, 30 minutes. Like, it's not some crazy shit.
Oh, is that why people keep going back to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I never knew. This is such an interesting. This whole podcast turned into a fucking school about drugs. I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Coke is only supposed to last 20, 30 minutes.
Ay, que mierda.
Yeah, but if you get bad coke, you're gonna be jawing all night, and then that's why people always go back because they're like, I need another fucking It's like an adrenaline rush,
How interesting is
Yeah.
all of this? I've never
Yeah.
even like real. I just thought that they wanted to do more because they did so little or something. I don't know.
Nah, dude, trust me. When they go to the bathroom and do a bump, nigga, it's two big ass fucking bumps from your key, and it's just fucking, and it goes straight to their fucking. So, but with my friends, coke, like, I don't.
It was good.
Yeah, I literally could party up until I remember I was partying till 5 a.m. and then I was like, I'm done. I can't do no more. Because
And
I
they- but you have control of it.
I have control over it, so I know my
Yeah,
limits.
yeah.
Like, I know when my body's like, nigga, you did too much.
Yeah, you need to chill.
Yeah, so it's like water.
You know what's crazy to me about all this whole drug conversation? Because I don't do them, I don't understand, and I don't like to be around people that do it the same thing. I don't like to be around drunk people. I don't understand it. I don't think anything you're saying is funny. I can't be around people that are on coke because I don't understand it. I don't think that anything that you're saying is funny, or I am
Well,
not.
that's just the bad coke.
I am not. No, nothing. I am not relating to you. I get to the club.
No,
I want to
yeah.
leave 2 hours later because I cannot relate to anybody on that motherfucking club. You know what's nice? Sitting over here talking, eating fucking tipsy cheese.
Yeah.
That's nice for
Fucking
me.
beautiful.
That's nice for me.
Beautiful.
It's not. I don't know. It's not because I'm old. It's just because that's just the type of person that I've always been.
Yeah, well, listen, I was always afraid of drugs.
Yeah.
I never, again, grew up Jehovah's Witness.
I'm still
Like,
afraid
never-
of them.
Never wanted to do drugs in my life, right? And then my very first drug was weed, which is technically not a fucking drug, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then I did Molly,
I am so
and
scary.
I did Molly I did half of Molly one time, and I felt fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, granted, like the
Have
other
you ever
girl.
done Molly, producer?
Who is this guy?
I don't know. He apparently he haven't done it. What else have you done, dude?
Let's not talk about it now.
His face. I wish we had a camera on his fucking face right
Look,
now.
If there's any drug that I could tell you, like, and I know you won't do it, but like, if there's a drug that I'd be like, all right, this one's at least one you should try before you die, is a small dose of Molly, right? Very
What
small
does
dose.
it do?
First of all, people do like.
Can I do drugs? There's a place that you can do drugs, and there's like a doctor, and like at somebody in case that I die.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You're one of those. Okay.
I'm like,
Anyways,
don't judge me. I
the
never
point-
done it.
look, Molly. If you do a small amount of Molly, and you do it the right way, because people always fuck up and do drugs, and they don't hydrate, and they don't fucking like. Hydration's a big part of doing drugs, right? People, when you do coke, they'll fucking drink alcohol, but no, bitch, you gotta drink some water from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hydrate yourself. So you do Molly, drink water. Don't drink no more alcohol. Just fucking straight up water, because your body gets a little hot.
What do you do with Molly?
Molly takes you on a fucking, like, it enhances all your senses. So like
Like my nipples, I'm gonna
like,
feel it more.
Yo, you wouldn't want your man to stop touching your nipples.
Really?
Because that's how amazing it feels.
Huh.
Like sex on Molly is the dopest shit I've ever done.
Like two
Sex
people.
on ecstasy is the dopest shit I've
Like
ever
two
done.
people on it, not like
No,
you
not by
on it and
yourself,
I'm not
dog.
on
Like,
it.
that's whack to me.
Like you
like-
see, that's the thing about like weed for me. Like THC put me right to sleep, and that's what I like to do it because
That's
it knocks
cool.
me out. I don't even like sex on THC because I always like overdo it and I'm
Yeah.
having sex like.
Nah, dude, Molly will wake you the fuck up and it's a 6-hour high. Okay.
Okay,
it's
so this
6
is a
hours.
time thing.
Yeah, so I time it. So, and I only do it when I'm in a relationship with somebody. I don't do it.
You've done it because I remember you told me a story once that you put the phone to see how long it will hit it. Oh,
I'm my bad, dog. Anyways,
hey.
this is gonna be bad after this podcast.
You've done it.
But the point is this, though. Like, Molly's meant to be a relationship drug. It should not be a drug that you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe when you're going to a rave, but you just look stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like you see. That's the reason why I don't like it because I don't do them, and then when I'm around people, I see that they act so
I
stupid.
don't do it around people. I time my drugs perfectly,
and then you get out.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I do. So I know that this Molly's gonna hit me in about 30 minutes. I'm about to leave here in 15. It's gonna take me a 10-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
When I get home, we're gonna I got some time to play music and do the setting.
And then go down.
And then no, but you don't sleep, so you're with your girl, and then you're fucking.
Okay.
It's a massage and an oil. Like, and
that's
it's just
nice.
like, and then you start seeing like you see certain shit, and you're just like, oh, do you see
shit,
it? And
I
she's
had
like,
a
oh, I
gift for
see
you.
it.
Hold up.
Oh, I got a gift. Here we go. Is it Molly?
No. You get a gift now that you
What
say
do I have?
massage and oil.
Oh shit! Is this a vape?
Yeah, look, it's super nice.
Can I open it? You know I smoke, right?
It's from Bloom Lab, and
perfect.
it's super nice, and it's disposable.
It's disposable. Oh, okay. And this is a mint flavor. It has THC in it.
No,
Oh, because it has
has
is it CBD? Oh, okay, that's
has
what
CBD, it has CBD.
It's a lot of CBD because it's
check them out. Check the milligrams. It's pretty nice though.
200 milligrams. Oh yeah, this is gonna make me feel good.
Yeah,
I like CBD because CBD is
mellow.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
makes my body feel good. It doesn't fuck up my brain. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
that's totally what do you got over there?
While you open it, I got jokes. And we're gonna finish with the jokes, and you're gonna tell me how good they are, so I could do them on my Instagram.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Because I have
Fuck
this
it.
new thing that I just do. No, you just can smoke it like that.
That's it, straight up?
Thank
Okay.
you, Bloom Lab, for the pods.
Bloom Lab.
Bloom Lab.
I'm gotta check them out. This is sexy.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
I gotta check them out.
All right, so you tell me which ones I should put aside to do on my Instagram, okay? How do you find Will Smith when he's... Oh, can't even see now. Let me take the shit off so I could see. Hold up.
Shit.
God damn, these eyelashes were fucking me up.
All right.
Yo, that
Wait,
shit good didn't let me
I
see.
didn't. There was this chick, right, that was having sex one time, and the night before, like she took, like I saw her take it off,
Yeah.
and it fucked with me because it looked like a fucking caterpillar coming out of your eyes.
It is, look.
Dude, it's so, and I was just like, so the next night when she got into bed, I was like, can I take off your eyelashes? And she let me pull them out of her fucking eyes.
It was a thing, right? Like, you can check the shit off your fucking weird list.
I'm a fucking weirdo. I do weird shit. I have weird sex, nigga. Like, that's
Oh,
just
we're
who
gonna
I
get
am.
into that in a minute before we go. He says, how do you find Will Smith when he's not lost in the snow?
How?
Well, when he's lost in the snow, you look into... Just look for the Fresh Prince. Is that good or bad? This is horrible. Is that a good one to do on my Instagram?
It's funny. It's just delivery. We gotta work on
That's
delivery.
what I need work on.
Yeah.
So go
just
ahead,
be
do
like,
it.
so I'll read it to you. So
Okay.
right. So this is how you gotta say it. How do you find Will Smith when he's lost in the snow? Just look for the Fresh Prince.
Okay, let
You
me
see
do
what I'm
that
saying?
again.
That's simple.
Voy pa' allá. How do you find Will Smith when he's lost in the snow?
How?
You just look for the Fresh Prince.
Great
I got
delivery.
it. See, because it's all about delivery. So, like, you see, you make it funny. I don't. I just read the shit and it makes no sense. I'm trying to, like,
It's all about how you say it.
why do bees have sticky hair?
How? Why?
Because they use honeycombs. Did I do my delivery good?
That wasn't that bad.
Okay, cool. All right, so we do this one till tomorrow. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
Any Snoop Dogg joke is funny. Why?
For drizzle? I don't understand
The
that.
fact that you didn't understand it was made it even funnier.
What is it? I don't understand.
Drizzle. It's drizzle. Is just like when like small little raindrops.
But for drizzle.
But understand that people, you know, for shizzle, my nizzle is the deal, double dizzle.
Bro, I'm so un-American.
I see. Obviously, somebody doesn't listen to Snoop Dogg.
I love Snoop Dogg. Actually, I will have these. There's one rapper that I will have sex with. Is Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
I hate rappers. I have rules. No rappers. No rappers.
Okay.
I can no. But if there is, and I respect his wife, and I know that he has a beautiful family and whatever, and probably a million fucking things that I don't even know. But if there is a person that I will have sex with is Snoop Dogg.
Wow. Well, Snoop Dogg, if you're listening,
Yeah.
there's somebody in Miami
Yeah, that want to have. I don't want to have sex with you. I'm just saying that I would have sex with you.
She would have sex with you,
I feel that it's gonna be so
but you
slow.
have to make it drizzle. You see what I did there? You see what
got
I
it.
did? You got it,
I
right?
got it.
Perfect.
Why did the stadium get hot?
Why did the stadium get what?
Hot.
Hot? Why?
All the fans left.
Yeah, that's funny. It's a kid. That's a kid's joke.
But I don't get it.
So people that go to a stadium are watching a team, and they're a fan of a team.
Oh my god.
And then you have the fan.
These jokes are
Jesus.
not for me. These
No,
jokes
I
are
see,
not
I
for
see.
me.
You want to hear a Pepito joke?
What is the pirate's favorite letter?
Arr.
It is. That's what it is.
I know.
Okay, this is a stupid joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Cause 786.
789.
786.
789.
7. What?
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
786. Oh, you're right. I've said it fucked up. My bad. This. Okay, let me chill for a second.
Is that what it is?
789. Yes, you're right. Cause 789. You got it.
10, 11, 12.
No. 789.
Yes. Oh,
There.
I am. Okay, I'm done with this. I am horrible. I am fucking horrible.
789. 786 is what I said. But
Yo.
that's like the Miami area.
That's the
Miami area
cell
code.
phone code.
Yeah,
The cell
that's
phone
probably why I was
code.
fucking stuck on it.
Yeah. Yo, thank you. That's horrible jokes. Thank you very much for being. You wanted to sell this on eBay or something?
Not at all.
To get some coke.
I'm okay.
Give it to your coke
You know
dealer?
how weird that would be if it's in my car, and then a girl sits in there and be like, "What bitch was this?" And be like, "You have no
Yo,
idea what
before we
happened."
go, I want to get a huge shout out to William Diaz Jewelry for these awesome rings. I got my
Nice.
San Lazaro, which I love San Lazaro,
Nice.
and my balls because I cannot live with my 2 little balls. Thank you, William, for this. And nothing. Oh my God, I'm still eating. That blue cheese is a shit. Thank you, Cisco, for being here.
Anytime, love.
Come back anytime.
I love sitting down talking to you. It's
I
just-
know, we
It
talk-
always turns into some weird shit.
I know. We talked about shit totally different this time.
I know. Like, who could do that? Two different hours. Are we at an hour?
We got our
Yeah.
okay. We have
so
two.
two different hours of two
Two
totally different conversations.
Yeah, totally different
Yeah.
conversations.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
that's what happens when you get two smart people in a room that could just talk about anything.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, I was talking.
Thank you
about
for
me,
being
but-
here, guys. Make sure you watch this and make sure you check out Cisco. We're gonna put
Yes.
his Instagram and everything. Do you have an OnlyFans?
You know what? I was thinking about it.
I wanna
Because
do the
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
doesn't have to be naked.
No, you can totally do
could
sexy
just-
pictures.
yeah.
Like I would
No, I
love.
could do stand up. I could just put my stand up on there. I could put like skits and stuff like that. I don't have to be
Let's
naked.
do it. We're gonna work on that. Let's
I'm
do
down.
it.
I'm
Let's
down.
do it. We're gonna work on that. We are definitely gonna work on
I have
that.
hours of material that the world hasn't seen.
We are going to work on that right now.
Vamos.
We're gonna make it happen. Watch it. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Make sure you tell everybody and see you later.